Completed, sir.
Complete?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
of
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. First, I will discuss projection of points. First, the point may be situated in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, or fourth quadrant. Our objective is to find the front view and the top view of this point, which may be situated in any quadrant. Suppose the capital A, is situated at a more scale. Suppose the point A is situated in the first quadrant first. So our objective is to draw front view. Write this one. Front view, which is known as elevation or elevation. Elevation. And the top view, which is known as plan. So plan and elevation. These two terms are involved in the projection of straight line problems in chapters.
Sir, text is going out of the board.
That plan is top view, elevation is front view. Now the point is in the first quadrant. First quadrant means in front of VP, above HP. Suppose, say above HP, distance is say 30 millimeters. Suppose that is given. In front of VP, say 40 millimeters. That means this distance should be 40 and this distance should be 30. That is given. So now we have to draw the projected view of this point when it will be viewed in this direction, which will give the front view of this point. So this point will be projected on VP. Projected on VP. This line, which is common to both HP and VP, is known as a reference line. A reference line. It is generally denoted by capital XY. This is convention. So this line is a reference line. Reference, is it visible? Reference line. Now this projected view will be shown with respect to this reference line by a two-dimensional figure, which is known as orthographic projection. Is it clear? Now this point A, in its front view, projected on GP, and it is denoted by small a dash. This is fixed. Small a dash means elevation of any point. What will be its distance from XY reference line? What will be this distance? It will be equals to above HP distance. That means 30 millimeter. So this distance is not 30 millimeter. So if I draw a perpendicular above XY XY at a distance 30 millimeter, A dash point will be here. Is it clear or not? Up to this is clear.
Sir, what is A dash? Small A dash?
Front view or elevation. In original capital A, front view conception is small a dash. Then I will discuss about top view. So up to this it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So objective is to view the projected point with respect to this reference. Then top view. Top view means we have to see this point from this direction. It will be projected on HP. What will be the distance from XY? In front of view. That means 40. So this will be 40. And this is denoted by small a. So difference is one is small a for plan, and if the dash is there, it will indicate the front view or elevation. So it is not possible to represent this one in this orthographic projection, two-dimensional. So the conception is we have to rotate this HP in clockwise direction so that the plane coincides with VP below XY difference. Clear or not? That means with
No,
this
sir. Can you repeat that?
with this point as center, if we rotate this one, it will touch with VP and this distance will be equal to in front of VP distance, that is 40. I think it is clear. This one.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
It is clear. So then here in the orthogonal projection at a distance 40, point A will be there. So this is three-dimensional view. It will be represented here in two-dimensional view, which is known as orthographic projection. So plan and elevation will lie on the same vertical line. It is the same vertical line. And that vertical line is known as projector. So you mark this one on your rough classroom. So this is known projector, not dash line, thin line. You have to follow all these things. Generally, the students mistake by giving dotted line. No, dotted line in engineering drawing means other thing. I will show in your projection of solids problems.
Sir, are you rotating
Clockwise,
rotating A across?
always clockwise. This is the convention.
Yes, sir, that I understood. Are you rotating across the horizontal plane or the vertical plane?
With respect to this reference, it will be considered with VP.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Suppose this is hinge and it can be rotated like this. So the first quadrant projection is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Next, we go to the second quadrant. Second quadrant. Second quadrant is this one. Suppose the point is A. Here above is P, behind VP. Here or not? Second quadrant means above is P, behind VP. Behind VP. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this distance is given, will be given. You can take any numerical values suitable for it. So now the conception of the drawing plan and elevation. So first elevation means we have to see this point from this direction. That means it will be projected here, and this point will be A dash. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Objective is to represent this one with respect to reference line. So what will be this distance? It will be above h2 distance. That means if we draw a vertical line above x1, so this distance is given, the point A dash is possible to mark here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then for top view, it will be projected here. It will be projected on HP. Then it will be rotated like this one. So this point is A, this point will be A. What will be this distance? Behind VP. Behind VP distance is there. If this distance is given and we draw the same vertical line, we will have the location of point A. That means plan A. It is clear? So if the point is located in first quadrant, its projection will be like this. If it is in second quadrant, its projection will be like this. Above x1. Plan and elevation will lie. So shall I proceed for third quadrant? Have you drawn this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, other students, I also want response from other students.
Sir, please explain once again.
Yes, sir.
Other students, please.
Sir, clear.
Clear?
No, sir,
Yes,
please
sir.
explain it once again.
Clear?
No, sir.
Then third. One, what is? I can't follow you. So third quadrant, point is A. Third quadrant means below HP, behind G. So you write here like this one, third quadrant. Otherwise, you will forget third quadrant. So that will be behind VP, below HP. Suppose this distance is difficult, right? 40 mm, so 50 mm. So you start, it will be projected here for front view. This point is A dash. What will be this distance? Below HP distance. That means here it is 40. So if we draw a vertical line below x1 at a distance 40, A dash point will be there. Clear?
Yes, sir.
In case of top view, it will be projected here. So what will be this distance? What will be this distance? Behind GP. That means 50 distance. So if we draw perpendicular at a distance 15, point A will be rotated because it will be rotating like this one. This point will be A. So this is for third quadrant. This is for first quadrant. This is for second quadrant. This is for third quadrant. Just opposite. A below xy, A above xy. A dash above xy, A dash below xy. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you complete the projected view of this point when it is in the fourth quadrant. You take 5 minutes time, then I will discuss another. The point is in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant means below HP, you write like this one. Otherwise, you will find it. Fourth quadrant means this one. Below HP, suppose it is giving this one, and in front of it, in front of GP, say 40 millimeters. You draw this one, then I will proceed further.
Sir, in the fourth quadrant in front of vertical plane, is it 40 or 90?
40.
Okay, thanks.
भाई मैथ के टेस्ट में कोई खराई नहीं करेगा, सर भूल जाएंगे तो भूलने देगा।
Complete. Do you face any problem?
Yes, sir. Completed.
Front view means
Yes, sir.
it will be projected here. So A dash, what will be this distance? This distance will be below HP. So here 30 millimeter. So if we draw, this will be, no, you draw this one also. Have you drawn this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because this is the three-dimensional view. You have to be present is by two-dimensional one on your drawings. So it is required. In case of top view, it will be projected here. What will be this distance? In front of VP. That means 40. So it will be here it is given 40. So second quadrant, fourth quadrant opposite, first quadrant, third quadrant opposite. Shall I go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
So projection of points, this topic is completed. If any confusion, you follow yourself first and then you can ask. Because I will go to the next topic. With the help of this same conception, step by step, I will proceed. So front view is known as elevation, top view is known as plan, PLAN, plan. Next, projection of lines. So you draw this figure first. HP and GP in the first quadrant. You draw this one. Yo! क्लास है ताऊ एक सर कितना समय था ना वो आशु का नहीं था अगर आज को इस पूरा आपको लगने की इससे और ज़्यादा यदि इससे नाम करें तो हमारे ना প্রথমে হচ্ছে পুলিশ আসবে পুলিশ এলে আপনাদের সূচনা করবে পুলিশকে বসতে বলবেন বসতে বলে আপনি রেজিস্টার দিয়ে দেবেন বলবেন আমি পাঠিয়েছি রেজিস্টার যদি থাকলে তো ভালো এবং রেজিস্টার নেই তখন আপনি আমাকে বলবেন আমি রেজিস্টারে ফোন করব রেজিস্টারে পারমিশন ছাড়া পুলিশ ঢুকবে ঠিক আছে Drawn.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All of you are in home.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
In home and lying on bed, no? Very interesting.
No, sir, sitting on bed.
No, sir.
Sitting on bed.
Sitting or lying on bed. Very interesting procedure over there. Okay, next, step by step. First, very simple thing I will start. Is it visible? Suppose this is the straight line. The straight line is parallel to GP, perpendicular to HP. What I am telling? So you first write parallel to VP and perpendicular to HT. So it will be line like this one. Is it clear or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you follow this one. Now to draw the front view, this should be projected on VP. So this is VP and this is HP. So now this straight line is projected on VP. That means the projected view on VP will be equal to the original length of the straight line, which was lying like this one. This sentence is clear?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
Can you please repeat, sir?
Repeat.
This straight line is now parallel to VP. So objective is to draw front view and top view. So if we want to draw the front view, it will be projected on VP like this one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means
Yes, sir.
its true length and its projected length will be same.
Yes, sir.
This sentence
Yes,
is
sir.
clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I can conclude that if a straight line is parallel to one plane, projection on that plane will give its true length. Can I draw this conclusion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you write this one. So all these things which I will be telling here, you will write in your rough class note. What I was telling, that if a straight line is parallel to one plane, projection on that plane will give its true length. So this was the conclusion. So you should write here. Otherwise, in future, you may forget this one. So this is
So repeat the statement.
if a straight line is parallel to one plane, comma, projection on that plane will give its true length. That is, you can write in a simple way. That is, in that case, the length of projected view, the length of projected view equals to true length of that strip. So this is XY reference. We have to represent this one by 2D figure. So this point is A, it will be projected here, it will be projected here. So this point is A dash, this point will be B dash. That means this is A dash and this will be B dash. In case of top view, it will be projected here, but plan and elevation will lie on the same projector. So top view means A point will be visible, so B point will not be visible. That means it will be written within bracket. This is the convention. You have to remember all these things, otherwise my lecture will be meaningless. So if we draw this one, we will have the point A within bracket. Why it will be below xy? Because it will be rotating in clockwise direction. So this is the 3D view. This will be the 2D view. I think it is clear now.
Yes, sir. So to signify that the point B is behind the point A,
No,
A bracket B.
this point is A, this point is B. So if we see from this one, A is visible, B is not visible.
Okay,
It gets this one.
understood, sir.
Next, you write 2 parallel to HP perpendicular to B. Like this one. You first write this one parallel to HP perpendicular to B. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this one parallel to HP, that means projection on HP will be its true length. So here projection on HP means top view. So top view will be true length, which will be below xy reference. Suppose this is the straight line AB. So it will be projected on HP. So this is B, this point is A. It will be rotating. So it will be below xy. This point will be B, A, this point will be B. And in case of front view, D will be visible. So this point is B within bracket A. But since it is front view, dash will be there. Dash will be there. If we draw this projector, this will be B dash within bracket A dash. Up to this it is clear.
Sir, for front view, can you repeat?
Which one?
For front view, sir.
Yes. It is not clear to you. If it is not clear, you draw separately for each heading. Parallel to HP, perpendicular to HP. This is parallel to HP. A, projection, projection. So this is A, this will be P, and this will be front view A dash, this will be A dash. So this point is B. Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you draw third one. Third one. Parallel to both HP and B. So this one like this, it will be lying like this one. Parallel to DP, parallel to this. That means projection on VP will give the true length. Projection on HP will give the true length. This sentence is clear? since it
Yes,
is
sir.
parallel to both the planes, so the projection on both the planes will give its truth. The sentence is okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you draw this one. So this is parallel to both. So draw projection. So this is B dash. This will be A dash. This point is B. This point is A. This will be AB. And this is A dash B dash. So in orthography, this will be AB and this is A dash, this will be B dash. Have you drawn?
Yes, sir.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Conception
Yes,
is
sir.
clear after this one.
Yes, sir.
Interesting, but if you can't understand, you will not draw any problem, any drawing by yourself. You have to copy from your friends. So please concentrate and clear your conception. So up to this straight line parallel to one plane, perpendicular to another. Now same conception. It will be parallel to one plane, inclined to other. Like this one. The straight line is parallel to VP, inclined to HP. So point 4. Point 4. Point 4 is parallel to VP, inclined to HP. Suppose this inclination is again you draw this one. You draw this one. You draw this one. Conception will be here, 3-dimensional view, and your representation will be here, 2-dimensional. Have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No response from this side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Electronics 042.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Electronics 042.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Completed.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Electrical 049.
Yes, sir.
Dipanshu.
Yes, sir.
Up to this it is clear to you.
Yes, sir. Everything is clear, sir.
Okay, everything is clear. Very good. So now, parallel to VP, inclined to HP. This one. So parallel to VP, this term already you know that the projection on VP will be student.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Projection on VP means front view. So if this is the straight line, AB is the straight line. This angle is theta. This is parallel to VP. You write here VP HP. So if we draw the projection, D dash, A dash, so this angle will be theta. A dash, B dash will be equals to AB.
Sir.
But its plane will be shorter than its true length. So this will be its plane. Point A is here and point B is here. So this will be its plane. That means again it will be rotating in clockwise direction. So plane will be here AB. Plane and elevation of any point will lie on the same vertical line. You have to remember this one, otherwise you write this sentence. The plane and elevation of point will lie on the same vertical line. So if this is the plane, elevation of this point will lie always on a vertical line. Same vertical, not in. Similarly for the point B dash, this angle is theta, inclination of with HP of this straight line. So this is elevation. Length is also true length, but this length is shorter than this one. So this is the plane. So if the projected view of any straight line is like this one, that this is parallel to xy, below xy, and its corresponding view is there, always we have to say that this length will be its true length. What does it mean? If it is parallel to xy and if it is inclined to VP like this one, if the projection is given like this one, always we have to say that this length will be its true length. This is its elevation. Above xy parallel means it is parallel to HP, inclined with VP. Similarly, this one parallel to VP, below xy means parallel to VP, inclined with HP. I think it is confusing, no?
Yes, sir. It's
Yes, sir.
actually
Please repeat that.
Yes, sir, repeat that.
No, sir.
Again, I am trying from the beginning. This is VP, this is HP. This is the straight line, parallel to VP, inclined with HP. Parallel to VP means projection on VP. So its front view will give the true length. So this is B dash, this is A dash. Is it clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The objective is to represent this one with respect to XY reference line. So this is XY reference line. This angle is theta. So this line is parallel to this one. This angle is theta. So this angle is theta. This point is A dash point. True length is given. So if we cut this one, we will have this elevation A dash B dash, which will be equal to its true length. Up to this, it is clear, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next plan, since it is inclined, so its plan length will be shorter than its true length. So where it will be located, plan and elevation of a point will lie on the same vertical line. So this is the elevation point, will lie on the same vertical line. So this will be A. Similarly for this one, will lie on the same vertical line. So this will be B. This is B. Is it clear or not? So
Yes,
it will be located in the clockwise direction. That means it will be below XY reference line. So it will be below XY reference line. AB, A, B. So if I want to say that if this figure is given from the previous discussion, if this figure is given, and if I want to ask from you in that what does it mean? It means that this straight line is parallel to VP, inclined with HP, and this length will be equal to its 2. Up to this it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, if another figure is there, suppose this is A dash, this is B dash. This point is A, this point is B. This angle is, what does it mean? With the help of same concepts. It means that the line is parallel to XY. Since it is above XY, so it will be parallel to HP and inclined with V. This length will be equal to its true length also, because its corresponding figure is parallel. Up to this it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what what is the heading of this one? It will be point 5, parallel to HP, inclined to VP. So you can write here also in your rough note. So now two things are known to you, that inclination with HP is written as theta, inclination with VP is written as phi. I think up to this it is clear. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then,
Yes, sir.
then the last and the complicated one I will present, then I will discuss about your problem. So you first follow up this one by yourself from your own classroom. Then I will proceed. and the heading is incline with both the planes. This is the last. So you take 5 minutes, you go through your class note and try to understand. Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
So it is clear now that to have the true length of the straight line, it must be parallel to one of the planes. This sentence is okay?
Yes, sir.
So now, this is the last topic. Incline both the planes. That means the projection on both the planes will not be skewed. So we have to make some arrangement so that it becomes parallel one of the two planes to have the true length. So you follow this one. Again you draw. You draw this one first. If you understand this one, then your conception will be clear. There will no problem. And I think it will be clear. Have you drawn?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In a zoom mode, draw.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, your conception will not be clear. In your class note, full page, you draw this one. And you write the heading. Line, incline, both the planes. Both the planes. The class notes should be clear too. So that in future, after going through this one, you can remember, yes, this was the true. Class note is the asset of any school. So the line, suppose this is the line, any line, which is inclined both HP and VP. So this is VP, this is HP. What will be its projection? You draw this because you now know. So this point will be B dash, this point is A dash. But A dash B dash will not be equal to its student AB because it is not parallel now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if we draw a line parallel to this one, passing through this point, this line will be the locus of this point A dash. Anyone?
Sir?
If we draw a line parallel to XY reference line, passing through this one, this line will be the locus of this point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, what will be tan? So this angle will not be theta because theta is the true inclination. This is another inclination, which is known as alpha, apparent inclination with HP. So this is A dash, this point is A dash. B dash, this point is B dash. This angle is alpha. This angle is alpha, which is not equal to theta. Now, up to this, it is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, clear.
What will be said? What will be explained? Draw this one. This is plane AB. Plane and elevation will lie on the same vertical plane. It will be projected on HP. The convention is HP will be rotating clockwise direction to meet with VP so that we can draw this three-dimensional view into two dimensions. Now, so this is the plane. Again, its inclination will not be equal to phi because it is not parallel. But A dash and A, B dash and B will lie on the same vertical line. So this inclination is known as apparent inclination with VP, which is written as beta. So you write here step by step that alpha equals to apparent inclination of elevation with HP. Next point, beta equals to apparent inclination of plane with VP. Now these 2 points are clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So AB and AABB will make a trapezium like this one. Now the next phase. So we have to draw the true inclination, true length of the straight line with the help of this one. So it is known to us that the true length or true inclination of a straight line will be obtained if it becomes parallel to one of the planes. This sentence is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So our
Sir, please
objective,
repeat that.
so if now this straight line is inclined, so to have the true inclination or true length, this line must be parallel to one of the planes. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So to have this one, suppose this is the first stage of this strategy. What we have, so this line is A. So we have to rotate this one with this one straight line as fixed like this one, so that this surface becomes parallel to the. This sentence is clear?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Why no? Suppose this is A, this is B, A, B. So this is inclined. So to have the true, we have to rotate this one like this, so that this surface becomes parallel to this one, so that this straight line now becomes parallel to the. Why
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
again, if it is rotating like this one, so the distance of this point with respect to HP will constant.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So I can say that in the new position, when it will be parallel to VP, since this vertical height will remain same, so the projection of that new point will lie on this one, because this distance will remain constant.
Yes, sir.
I think it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir or no, sir? আমি ডিসকাস করতে চলে যাচ্ছি প্রবলেমটা কি হ্যাঁ বলে দিচ্ছি হ্যাঁ আমাকে বললে আমি লিংক দিয়ে তোমাকে লিংক দেব ঠিক আছে that means you follow me, so this will be rotating here, this will be the new position of B, so that this straight line is parallel to the. It will be rotating here with this point as center, radius equals to AB. and its projection will lie on this one, which will be known as B1 dash. Up to this is clear? Why no response?
Yes, sir.
This is now parallel, so this straight line will be now parallel. So this was small b. So again, small b will be also rotating.
Yes, sir.
So if we join these two, a dash b1 dash will be the true length of the straight line, because this new position is now parallel to VP. Since it is parallel to VP, this inclination will be theta. What will be its plan? The plan and elevation will lie on the same vertical. So this will be B1. That means if we rotate plan, you follow me. If we rotate plan and projected, the intersecting point will be corresponding to B1 dash. Here, if we rotate this one and project, then this intersecting point will be corresponding to its true length point. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
From this discussion, that means here, if we rotate this one and projected, this intersecting point will be its true length point. This figure is now clear? Yes or no?
Sir.
Shall I repeat again?
Yes, sir.
You please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shall I
Please
repeat
repeat.
again?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Again you follow. You can draw yourself also. So this is the straight line A. X, Y reference. AB is inclined to both the planes. So what will be its front view? You are now able to draw. To project this. This will be its front view. A dash B dash. Since this is inclined, this angle will not be equals to theta. So it is written as alpha, which is known as apparent inclination with HP of elevation. The dash means elevation. What does it mean? If this point is there, the angle alpha is known, elevation length is known, then it is possible to draw a dash. Up to this it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now plan. To draw this plan, it will be projected on VP. It will be projected on VP also. So elevation and plan will lie on the same vertical projector. So this will be A and this will be B. No problem up to this. And this is A, this will be B. So this inclination will not be equal to the true inclination with VP. Again, it is known as apparent inclination with VP of plan, which is written by beta. I think after this it is clear. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, our objective is to have the true inclination of this straight line and the method how it will be drawn. One thing is known to us that if this line is parallel to one of the planes, then only the projection on that plane will be its true length and the true inclination is possible to draw. This sentence is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes, sir.
is, so it is visible. So this is A, this is A, this is A, this is B, small a, small. So this is capital A. So this surface, if this line is fixed and this surface is rotating like this one, so that the surface becomes parallel to VP, then this line AB will be also parallel to VP.
Yes, sir.
So it will
Yes,
be
sir.
rotating like this. So now this will be the new position of D, which is written as D1. Again, it is clear to that if it is rotated in any inclination above HP like this one, this vertical height will remain constant. That means the projection of this new point B1 will lie on this path, which is B1 test. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this will be R in this direction. This is AB1 and this line is A dash B dash. So this will be student. This inclination will be true inclination theta. So if and the theta is known, then this intersecting point will be corresponding to its student point. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, since this surface is inclined, so this point will be also here. This point will be also here. B, new position B1. B1 dash and B1 will lie on the same vertical projector.
Yes, sir.
That means I want to say that if the plane is rotating like this one up to this locus of this point A and projected vertically, this intersecting point will be corresponding to its student point. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if we A as center and radius equals to AB. We draw an arc like this one. So we will have this intersecting point B1 dash like this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the new trapezium will be AB1, AB1. I think now the conception is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if we follow this one. Similarly, if elevation point is rotating like this one and it is projected, then this intersecting point will be corresponding to its true endpoint, and
Yes, sir.
this inclination will be its true inclination with VP.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you have to remember this thing. So separately, in the separate case, you draw this one. You draw XY. Ultimately, what you have to remember, this thing you have to remember. So you draw this one first. Here, so this point is A dash, this is B dash. A dash, B dash is the elevation. By here, A dash, B dash equals to elevation. Elevation. If this angle is known, elevation length is known, then it is possible to draw this one. So this will be parallel to XY reference line. Next, AB is the plane, beta is the inclination of plane. So AB equals to plane length. Its inclination is beta, its inclination is alpha. Suppose this figure is known to you. So you have to complete the projection. How? If we rotate this one and project vertically upward, this intersecting point will be B1 dash, which is corresponding to the true length point. So A dash, B1 dash will be the true length, and theta will be the true inclination with HP. So right here again, A dash, B1 dash, true length, and theta, true inclination with HP. Similarly, if we rotate this point B1 dash and project this intersecting point will be corresponding to its true length, and this inclination will be true inclination with VP phi. So A B1 again true length, but inclined with VP. So we have to remember this one. Shall I now discuss the problem? Now it is clear to you?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you take the problem sheets. First, I will discuss, then how you will draw on your drawing sheet, I will say. So problem number 3. Always you have to remember this one. Otherwise, it is not possible to draw this one. Problem number 3. Do you have the problem sheet?
Yes, sir.
So problem number 3. The elevation of a straight line AB makes an angle of 30 degree with x1. So which angle?
It's alpha.
Which one? You tell again, your voice is not clear. That is why I am telling like this. Alpha or theta. The elevation of a straight line AB. The elevation of a straight line AB.
Sir, alpha.
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 Makes an angle of 30 degree with x1. So you draw this one. XY alpha is given, and its plane makes 45 degree with xy. Which one? That means beta. That means beta.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, 45. The length of the elevation being 5 centimeter. So this length is 5 centimeter. This is given. This inclination is given. Plane length is not given. The location of point A dash and A is not given. So alpha is given, A dash B dash given, and beta given. Clear or not? Eh? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next line. Point A is 1 centimeter above HP, 1.5 centimeter in front of it. In which quadrant?
First.
First.
First quadrant. So that means A dash and A. This is given. Since it is first quadrant, from the conception of projection of points, it will be like this one. So this is now given. Again, alpha is known. This is alpha, 30 degree. Elevation length is known. So this is beta, B dash, B dash, and the inclination of plane is known. We have to draw this thing. How it is possible? Draw the projection of lines. So plane, you follow this one. The plane and elevation will lie on the same vertical line. Will lie on the same vertical. So this point will be B. Is it clear or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now you rotate this one. Project vertically upwards. This inclination will be B1 dash. You join A dash B1 dash will be student. Similarly, this will be B1, A, B1 will be student. So if your drawing is correct, this lane must be equal to this one. So you can check. You have to measure this angle with the help of your diagonal scale, which will be equal to theta. This is also theta. So here you have to give the dimension like this one. So this angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 45 degrees. Theta equals to, you have to measure this one, you have to write phi equals to. So elevation length is at a distance apart. You have to give this dimension like this one, not on this figure. This length is given 5
5.
centimeters. No, not 5. All dimensions will be in millimeter. So this will be 50. Again, you have to measure this student. Again, you have to measure this student. You have to write here, you have to write here. If these two lanes are same, then your drawing will be. So the drawing is very simple. Only you need concepts. You draw the projection of the line. Find the traces. I will describe trace later on. True inclination with HP and VP. True inclination with HP and VP. Theta and phi. True length of this straight line. This is the true length. This is the So you will be able to draw this one. You will be able to draw this one, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now the traces, same problem, because that is given. One is horizontal trace, another one is vertical trace. You follow this method. For horizontal trace, you have to extend this elevation up to XY reference line. This will not thin line. So elevation will be extended up to this one. We have to draw the projector to this point. The plan will be extended, and this intersecting point will be his horizontal trace. Here, up to this is clear. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In case of horizontal trace, elevation you can write here in your classroom. That for horizontal trace, elevation to be extended fast. Otherwise, you will forget. So you write, I am telling, in case of horizontal trace, are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You forget.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In case of horizontal trace, comma, first, the elevation will be extended up to XY reference line. Stop. Vertical line will be drawn through that intersecting point. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Stop.
Yes, sir.
Then plan to be extended. Plan to be extended up to that vertical line. Stop. The intersecting point will be the required horizontal trace.
Sir, the intersecting point.
Will be the required horizontal trace HT. Next para. Right. For you write the complete sentence, otherwise you may forget. Vertical trace within bracket VT. For vertical trace, comma, plan to be extended fast up to reference line. Stop. Vertical line to be drawn through that intersecting point. Stop. Then elevation to be extended up to that vertical line. The intersecting point will be required VT, vertical space. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So in this figure,
Yes, sir.
okay, follow now in this figure. So this is the plan for vertical trace. This plan is to be extended up to this one. We have to draw this vertical line through this intersection point. Elevation will have to be extended, and this intersecting point will be corresponding VT. Clear up to this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Now the problem 3 is completed. So you have to draw problem 3, problem 4, problem 5. Only 3 problems. Shall I discuss 4, 5, or you will be able to draw yourself?
Sir, please discuss.
Please discuss. So you will not try by yourself.
Sir, discuss
Give
one.
hint, sir. Only.
Discuss one.
Now this is drawn by you step by step. This is drawn by you.
Yes, sir.
So problem 3 is completed. I think there is no confusion about problem 3.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No con-
Now what you have to do, you just follow and then I will discuss problem 4 and problem 5. You write this one, otherwise what we will do, repeatedly you have to ask. So this is the edge of the drawing sheet. You have to draw the border line. You have to draw the border line. You have to complete the nameplate. Here, in mechanical type, you have to write the heading projection of straight lines. So here, projection of straight line, you have to write here in mechanical type. That means height will be 16, ratio is 8:9. Will you remember?
Could you repeat?
Yes, sir.
Your heading will be projection of straight lines here, like this one, in mechanical type. That means height is 16 millimeter, 8:9 ratio. Here you have to complete the nameplate. Then, in one side, you have to draw 3 problems. Problem 3, problem 4, problem 5. So here you can write this one, problem 3, then you complete as I discussed everything. Problem 4, it will be better if you can give the border line like this. It will look better. Like this border. Clear? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All dimensions should be given here in millimeter. So at the end, you have to write in your class that all dimensions are in millimeter. You must write this. Here, you need not give any unit. Only numerical value will be there in millimeter. Suppose 5 centimeter, it will be there 50. Just 50. Not millimeter. Not. This is not correct. Or centimeter, or like this. Only numerical value will be there, which is corresponding to the millimeter dimensions. And you have to write here all dimensions are in millimeter. So how you have to complete your drawing sheet, how you have to present your drawing sheet, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Problem 4.
Yes.
You go through problem 4. Always you have to draw this one. XY. So this is A dash, B dash. This is A, B. Always. Otherwise, it will not be possible to you, not be possible for me also to solve this one. This is D1. This angle is phi. This is D1 dash. This angle is theta. Shall I go through the problem?
Yes, sir.
So how problem 4 is solved with the help of this conception? You just follow. A line AB measuring 70 millimeter. 70 millimeter its true length or elevation length or plan length?
True length.
Yes, true length.
True length.
True length.
Yes. A line capital AB measuring 70 millimeter. That means its true. Has its end A 15 millimeter in front of VP, 20 millimeter above HP. Which quadrant?
First quadrant.
First quadrant.
So if draw this one, X, Y, so first quadrant, A is given. While the other end B, 60 millimeter in front of VP, 50 millimeter above HP. In which quadrant?
First quadrant.
First.
That means this line is known. This line is known. Clear? This height is known. This height is known. Clear?
Yes, sir.
This is known. This is known. So this is known. Again, this is known also.
Yes, sir.
This is known also. So this line is known. This is known. This is known. This is known. Up to this it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This student is known. So this student is known. D1 dash is known. This is known. So with the help of this conception, how it is possible to draw this one? So this is known. You follow this one. This is known means the plan. If we project and rotate, plan point is corresponding to this one.
Yes, sir.
Project, rotate, this will be the plan. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Eh? That means plan is known. Plan and elevation will lie on the same vertical projector. This is known. You join this one. This angle alpha, this angle theta, this angle is beta. Now, here also we have to draw this two length and the two inclination phi. To rotate this one, project, this point will be B1, you join this one. So this length must be equal to 70.
70 mm.
So if it becomes 70, then your drawing is. So you have to give the dimension here like this one. In the same figure, dimension we have to give here. The true length, you have to measure this one. Only this dimension is given 70. You have to measure this line will be perpendicular to this tree. This line will be perpendicular to this tree. Is it clear or not? To give the dimension. So this will be, this must be 70. You have to measure this one. This is plan length. With the help of your diagonal scale, you have to measure theta, you have to measure alpha, theta, and this inclination is phi. It will be better if you write here that A dash B dash equals to elevation length equals to say 17. Say you have to measure this one and then you have to write alpha equals to inclination
It is
of
70.
no, not 17. You have to measure this one. Say 17 millimeter is there, so you have to write here 17, only 17. Because you have to write at the end all dimensions are in millimeter. Inclination of elevation with HP equals to this one. You have to measure this one. Theta to inclination with HP like this one. Similarly, AB, beta, phi, A dash B1 dash equals to A B1 equals to true length equals to 7. Now the problem is completed and it is okay. It is clear to all of you. It will be clear to me also to check this one. Is it clear?
Sir, the concept of this rotation and projection, it didn't sit right with me, sir. I didn't get it properly, actually.
Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
You first consult with your friends if your conception is not clear. Then I will discuss again. Next problem 5. Go through the problem. The elevation of a line 90 millimeter long XY. So first in your graph notebook you have to draw this one A B A dash B dash. This will be B1. This will be B1 next. This is known. This angle alpha, this angle theta, this angle beta, this angle phi. The elevation of a line 90 millimeter long is inclined at 45 degree to XY line. A dash B dash being 65 millimeter long. What does it mean? A dash B dash. This is given. 90 millimeter is elevation length or
True length.
true length. Very good. The elevation of a line is inclined 45 degree. It is alpha or theta.
Alpha.
Sir, alpha.
Alpha.
Up to this, it is clear. That means alpha is giving, elevation length is giving, and true length is giving. So this is giving, this is giving, this is giving. That means upper portion is giving. A dash is 20 millimeter above XY. 20 millimeter above XY. This point is given. B dash is also above XY equals. So B dash is also That means it is in the first quadrant. But the point A is in the VP. So what will be his position? This distance is not given.
0.
So where it will lie here on XY reference line? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Is not clear? It is
Sir,
on
can you please tell again?
the point A is on. So its front view will be here and top view will be on XY reference line. And on XY reference line, that will be A. And front view will be above XY, that will be A dash. Is it not clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So A dash is given. A is here. A dash B dash length is given. Alpha is known. True length is also known. Next, how you have to draw this one? You follow this one. For this point, if we draw this vertical line and if we project this one, this intersecting point will be corresponding to B. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So project this one and you have to project this up to, in case of this problem, it will be XY reference line, and if we draw an R, this will be corresponding to this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So AB will be the plan, this will be beta. What will be student? We have to rotate this one, projected, this will be B1. So if your drawing is okay, we check you have to do that this length will be equals to this, which is clear after this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the projection is complete. Now find HT. HT, for HT, elevation will be extended. We have to draw vertical line and will be extended and the intersection point is reached. Is it?
Yes, sir.
For VT, plan up to this one, we have to draw vertical line and elevation we have to extend it and this intersecting point will be reached. So this point will be corresponding to VT. Is it clear?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
yes, sir.
One more thing is there, that side view. Side view. So you follow me. To draw side view, we have to draw a 45-degree inclined line. Clear? 45 degree here. So plan will be projected on this 45 degree. This will be projected vertically upward and the corresponding point. So A point is here, so corresponding A point will be extended and the intersecting point will be the corresponding side view point of that particular. So that means here A point is there and for side view it will be double dash. So only A, small a, plan A dash, elevation, A double dash, side view. What will be about B? So this is plan. D will be here up to this particular line. It will be projected upward. This is the corresponding point B. This intersecting point will be B double dash. So the points A double dash, B double dash are known. You join this one. So this will represent the side view of this straight line. Is it clear or I will repeat?
Yes, sir.
The problem 5 is complete. You have to give the dimension. You have to give this dimension like this one. Always you have to give the dimension. Without dimension, the figure is incomplete. And you have to write here what I told that A dash B dash equals to A dash B1 dash equals to alpha equals to everything you have to write at the right hand side so that it is possible for us to check this problem. And at the end, you have to write all dimensions are in millimeters. So projection of straight line, horizontal trace, vertical trace, and the side view of the straight line is now completed. And you have to draw only problem number 3, problem number 4, and problem number 5 on your drawing sheet. So please try to draw yourself. Do not try to copy from your friends. I think and I am sure that your conception is clear. Again, if any one of you finds that further discussion is needed, first you consult with your friends. They are intelligent enough, and then I am ready to discuss at the end of the next class. Is it clear? Now I will take your attendance and I will leave this. So you are advised to submit the problem sheets, drawing sheets by your time. Otherwise, this is the sessional class. Your marks will be deducted and you will have nothing to do for it. Sir, this is the problem, this is the problem. No excuse will be there. So how I will take the attendance, or any one of you will send me the total attendance? It would be better if your class representative sends me today's attendance. Is it possible for you?
Okay, sir.
In my mail.
Okay, sir.
Do you have my mail ID?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I am leaving now.
Okay, sir.
Again, I am repeating, you please
Okay, sir.
submit your drawings by the scheduled time. So you have to submit this one before next class. You need not write like this one, present sir, because your class representative will take the attendance and he will send me. So you please tell this one to him.
So do we have to send the notes of today?
No, your class representative, Ankit.
Sir, do we have to send the notes of today?
No, why no? Only problem 3, problem 4, problem 5. We have to draw this one on one side of the drawing sheet. And what will be the shape of the drawing sheet? Again, I am repeating. Why you are confused? You are using the number case. First, you have to complete the border line. Then you have to complete the nameplate. Then here, the heading, title of drawing, projection of straight lines in mechanical type. Then IIEST, you divide this like this one, not equally. Problem 3, problem 4, problem 5. That's all. Here you have to write all dimensions are in green. You have to submit this one only.
Okay, sir.
You have to submit.
We have to submit before Monday or on Monday. Can we submit
Which one?
the assignment?
Hmm.
I mean, before the next class or on that day, can we submit?
Before the next class.
Okay, sir.
So that I can check, if I want, I can check that whether it is completed or not. That means coming Sunday is the last date.
Okay, sir. Can we leave, sir?
Thank you. Please stay safe.
Thank you,
Stay
sir.
safe. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.